Back at it, Raptors today with Jevohn Shepherd and Little Leo, a.k.a. Randy Urban.
I was Jonesy in the last segment.
Hey, no, listen, you're a shapeshifter. No. Let's talk about the
Speaking of shapeshifter, look at his biceps.
Get out of here, man. Get out of here.
Let's talk about the other opportunities that present themselves. RJ Barrett obviously is going to be the lead usage guy for this Raptors team, along with Quickley, two guys who are not technically auditioning for spots because they're pretty much locked into the future of this organization. But still, along with the other ancillary players, they get an opportunity to show exactly what the ceiling is, what the limit is. Randy, I'll start with you on what this opportunity provides in this last quarter of the season for the guys that are healthy and available on this Raptors squad.
Well, we talked about Gradey before. I think he gets a little bit more time. I think Abaji gets a little more time, and I liked what he did in the game on Sunday against the Hornets.
He got the offense down. That backdoor cut is lethal.
And blocking the shot and going coast to coast and finishing at the other end with a nice righty layup. I mean, he's not just a 3-and-D guy. This guy has some sort of offensive arsenal. But the guys I want to touch on real quick are Quickley and RJ Barrett, because these are another. I know I talked about Scottie being different since the All-Star break, but since the trade deadline too, it feels like Quickley has really settled into his role as this 1-2 combo guard. When Scottie's out there, he kind of defers and plays, the 2 guard a little bit. I think his decision-making has been so much better since the first few games. Like, there were times earlier when he was traded to the Raptors that he was kind of hesitant on, do I shoot now or drive now? Do I pass now or drive now? I think he's figured that out a lot. I think the coach is empowering him to shoot, 10 threes a game. It's given him that
it was
sort of
8,
freedom.
wasn't it? Wasn't it 8?
I think it was 10.
Okay.
And then
Jeez,
RJ, the numbers are great for Quickley, and they've been great for a while now. And then RJ, I looked at the numbers. He's shooting 55% as a Toronto Raptor from the field.
True shooting 60%.
Yeah.
While being terrible from free throw.
No, just kidding. Everybody's saying true shooting. I look at shooting percentage. I'm old school like you.
Yeah, I'm not old school. I'm new school, baby.
Okay.
Stop trying to drag everyone into your...
Trying to bring us down.
Okay, I'll admit it. I'm old.
Yeah. But then and he's shooting 42% as a Knick in the same number of games. So something's happening. And whether that is because he's playing with Scottie, a guy that can facilitate and get RJ into great spots or not, we're going to see what he can do without Scottie now and see if he can still be that playmaker, that decision maker, that scorer.
Okay, what I want to ask you guys, and Randy, you can answer it afterwards.
A lot of talking. Sorry, Jevohn.
It's okay. Don't worry.
We got it.
We can go as long as we want. Right, Jake? Right, Jake. Okay. Is the question...
What do the metrics say?
The question around Quickley and the Toronto Raptors is that point guard spot, and can he play that role? Because this is a team that does not excel in the half court, and oftentimes... some teams play with their big Jokic, Sabonis, etc. But can he help orchestrate and lift other guys up, or is he kind of an offense first for himself player? Can he grow into that?
Yeah, I think, you look at, first of all, when he first got here, to Randy's point, he was a little conservative, and you could see him just trying to feel his way through. He's gone through phases since he's been with the Raptors. Since the All-Star break, he's been extremely aggressive. Obviously, the coaching staff challenged him to shoot more, be more aggressive on the offensive, and assert yourself, and he did that. Coming out the All-Star break, as soon as he touched the basketball, he was looking up at the rim, and he was putting the ball in the hole. He could do that. But then, the next step for him, and Darko had mentioned it, is becoming more of a playmaker while, combining that with your offensive skill set. He has a floater. He can shoot an array of threes, a variety of threes. But the last 2 games, he's had 11 assists each, right? And so it's all there. It's in his bag. It's in his package. Now he's just going to have the runway to do it, right? And I think, with this group, with guys like Abaji cutting, with Gradey cutting, now he's going to have to learn, read the game on the fly, and that's going to make him so much better. So it's not a matter of, can he do it? He has it. He's just shown it in spurts, right? There's times where he's focused on scoring. There's times where he's focused on passing. Now put it together, right? And then when Scottie gets back, you have somebody that's a hub that you can play through. So they complement each other. And I think, you touched on Abaji earlier. And I think for Abaji, sometimes you don't have to be the modern-day player, the modern-day 3-and-D guy. Create your own role, right? Mm-hmm. And how many times have we seen, Kelly throw him a lob or Pirtle throw him a lob, and you're like, wow, this guy is extremely athletic. Be that guy, right? Go out there and change the game athletically. Make those big plays that can change the complexion of a game. and then earn your minutes, earn your keeps that way, and let the game come to you. Sometimes young guys come into the league and they get caught in, I got to make and take a certain number of threes because this is today's game. No, like
analytics.
Look at his body, like he's a specimen. Be that player. Change the game that way.
And Quickley's assists, just going back to him for a second, 11 assists. It's not like he's playing with Kevin Durant, Bradley Beal, Grayson Allen, spot-up shooters, guys that can score the basketball at will. No disrespect.
Like guys like you that could score, right?
I'm a scorer,
Yeah.
I'm not saying no disrespect to the guys on the team, but it's not like he's got this all-star cast around him. He's generating good assists, easy buckets for players. So you're right. It's interesting that you say the phases of his game, and now he's really putting them all together. It's fun to watch for sure.
I'm excited to see what happens this summer because, he's got a good friend out in Philly that he works out with, their point guard. And, they're going to trade notes because he's grown so much.
I didn't know where you were going with that when you said this summer.
What were you?
I thought you were going to hang out with Jevohn in Vegas.
This is what we can rely on when Randy comes and does the show. His beautiful segues into things that have absolutely nothing to do with basketball. Speaking of segues, time to check in with the players. Enough of Randy.
What kind of mindset do you have to have as a team going forward and closing out the season strong?
Kind of, next man up. That's why we're a team. It's not just one guy on any given night, even when we are healthy. So we need our whole team. We had a good practice today, and just gonna, see what our team looks like moving forward.
How do things change for you with Scottie out of the lineup? Does your role change at all? Do you feel like you can be more aggressive, or?
I feel like, even yesterday you saw I kind of did the same stuff I normally do. It's more about reading the game. I feel like with Scottie out, there's going to be more attention on Quick and I, and it's just about making, the right plays and winning plays to help the team win.
When you study shooters from just at any time period, whether it's your favorite ones or just ones that have always been effective, what kind of stands out to you about their game as a similarity that you're trying to bring to yours?
It can be, mechanics. It can be just I think the footwork's, really important just because of, you have a good base in your shot. That's kind of what you first look for because, if you want your shot to be straight, it starts with your base and then it kind of goes into mechanics up top and, different things like that. And you kind of dissect here and there and kind of find what works for you.
Do you notice anything about their off-ball movement that they have in common as well?
Of course. That just comes with kind of gameplay, how different defenses are playing you because it's going to be different each game. And, it takes a lot of skill to, have a knack for finding open holes and finding different places to be on the court to, get open shots. So.
Thanks for watching the Toronto Raptors YouTube channel. Check out our latest videos and subscribe for more.
Trent answers back. Gary, sidestep. Greg got it.